What is a heat exchanger?
A heat exchanger is a device used to transfer thermal energy from a hot fluid to a cold fluid. There are many different kinds of heat exchangers. Today we'll be discussing plate-type heat exchangers.
In a shipboard environment, plate-type heat exchangers are often used to pass heat from machinery cooling fluid to seawater.
Here we have a real plate-type heat exchanger. Let's take a look at a few of the exterior components. On either side lie the covers, which enclose the assembly. The carrier rail supports the internal components. The tie bolts along the perimeter hold the covers together, sandwiching the assembly. The four pipes connected serve as the inlets and outlets for the hot and cold fluids. Underneath this aluminum sheath lie the plates themselves, which is where all the magic happens.
Let's take a look inside the heat exchanger. Plate-type heat exchangers operate using counterflow, meaning the hot and cold fluids flow in opposite directions. As shown in the diagram, the plates are arranged in such a way that the flow bounded by each successive plate alternates between hot fluid and cold fluid.
In a heat exchanger, the factors that affect heat transfer include temperature difference between the fluids, thermal conductivity of the barrier between the fluids, and the surface area for heat transfer.
In a plate-type heat exchanger, corrugated plates like this one are used as the barrier between hot and cold fluids. The corrugation serves to increase the area of heat transfer, create a turbulent flow, and allows the material to be thinner because it strengthens the plate. The use of advanced materials like titanium can make the plate stronger and more durable. This allows plates to be made thinner, increasing heat transfer. Rubber gaskets around the outside of the plates seal them against one another. The use of telltales means that at the first point of failure in a plate's gasket, the fluid is allowed to leak to the exterior of the heat exchanger. Thus, the system's condition can be visually checked without having to stop operations or dismantle it.
Plate-type heat exchangers have faster startup times and are more compact in size than their shell and tube counterparts. The telltales in each plate provide protection from fluid contamination, as there must be two separate failures in the gasket in order for the two fluids to come in contact with one another.
Plate-type heat exchangers are especially popular because they require lower maintenance than other types of heat exchangers. The entire device can be easily disassembled, and plates can then be easily cleaned, repaired, or replaced. This also allows them to be easily adapted to different heat exchange demands by adding or removing plates.